This week, we will be talking about so we're talking about hair, guys. Hair, I can't even tell you. It kills me how many shots bad hair kills. Kills them. Kills them. You guys aren't paying attention to the hair enough, and you're not taking the time to go in there and touch it and get it right. I have a makeup artist that's on set that gets me started. He gets the person in there, he does their hair, he gets them started, gets them set up, and then I start shooting, the hair gets messed up. I gotta dive back in and finagle. If you're not finagling, you're not getting the job done. You gotta finagle. I'm gonna teach you how to finagle right here. Okay guys, so I have Jessica here and she's gonna help us with hair today. If you look, she's got a gorgeous head of hair that we can work with. If we were photographing it, we have to set it up so that it's gonna look good. We want it to look its best, obviously. So first thing that I noticed that, you know, most of you guys that have been working with me is that I'm not a big fan. If we look at the head area, she's got on earrings that are hanging like a mile. In headshots, earrings like that, just take those off. You should have had those off already. Get those off. Now, if she was a client that her style was to have these earrings, I would shoot some with the earrings and some without. Studs are great. If you get any earrings that are just studs that don't hang, they're fine. Small studs, use those. But now we're really here to talk about hair. I'm gonna show you guys a hair move for women that really works really well, but it's very, very confusing for some of them. This is the thing, I've got my makeup artist that goes in and messes with the hair. He does hair too. So, however, I don't want him in there the whole time. I don't want him messing with my client. So you need to educate your clients so you don't have to dive in each time. So watch this, you tell them to do this. Do this in front of them and tell them to do it. This is the move to get the hair. If you look at Jessica's hair face forward, it's just kind of haphazard. It's not really set. I don't like hair sprawling. There's hair sprawl here. We don't want hair sprawl. Hair sprawling over shoulders in a headshot sucks. So she's got some hair sprawl here. How do I get the hair sprawl to go away and to look decent? Tell your client, Jessica, put your fingers in front of you, touch them together. Go over your head. Most women will not do this. Touch the back of your neck in the center at the bottom and drag your fingers forward like this. Yes, but you got to get all the hair in there. Touch, separate the hair back there. Yes, exactly. Now, no hair sprawl. We got rid of hair sprawl. We don't have hair sprawling over shoulders. We got rid of it. But now we have a situation here. So what you have to tell them to do is just we need to get the hair off the chest. So just, yes, exactly, that's it. Yes, and then I might go in and give a little touch to it. That is how you get rid of hair sprawl and you get separate. You don't want hair on the chest touching each other. If this hair touches this hair, that's a no-no in headshot land. Stop that. Get this hair sorted out like that, perfectly, that's it. So just did a good job. Now, what else can we encounter in hair territory? Usually, there's a major issue that I have that usually happens if you turn somebody to the side a little bit, turn towards me, right, and then let's say she didn't bring enough hair forward on the back side. So she's got what I call a situation. So I want you to see something. Look forward. You look at the camera. Can you see the light through the hair? What do you think a strobe does when it gets back there? Not good, people. Not good. You see that? Light is going to get through there. You need to fill that with hair so light cannot get through. Is it getting through there now? Block that. Look at the difference. You got me? You got to get hair back there. You can't, none of this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that light. I never want to see a light there. You got me? That is the spot that I loathe that spot. I hate it. It kills me. I know a retoucher can get it easily, but why wouldn't I go back there or educate my client on how to get rid of that so we don't have to do that anymore? Women and men and anybody in general, usually their hair part opens up their face on that side. So Jessica parts left. She's got a left side part. This side of the face is going to be easy to shoot. That's probably how I'm going to shoot. Let's say her hair is like this and it comes down. Look at that. I'm open to her left side of her face. Now, Jessica, let's say we want to shoot you on the right side of your face. Turn this way. Immediately, we've got a couple things going on. One is we don't want this hair to approach that eye. Don't let that hair approach that eye. That's not good. So you want to get that out. Now, go nose to me. Look at what's happening. We're blocking her face with hair. We're shooting the back side, the reverse side of the hair part, which is usually a no-no, and about 90% of the time, the hair part is right. It's the good side of their face. But on occasion, I'll test this. I'll shoot the reverse side of the hair part and see how it looks, but sometimes I want to get it away from the eye. So we're gonna do what I call an ear tuck. So tuck your hair behind that ear. Absolutely, right there. Now go nose this way. Now, however, we don't want to see ears in headshots. Ears in headshots for women, it just takes a lot of attention. It draws the eye right there. So we're gonna do an un-ear tuck. We're gonna tuck it. Now we got the hair back because it is tucked still. It's still tucked back there. Oh, tuck that. Tuck that, and then you bring the front forward, and this is a little trick to open up that face. She's staticky. You're staticky. Is it me? Anyway, now you cover the ear, but you have that side of the face open should you want to do that. Okay, here's another thing. When I turn somebody to the side, so normally she's a lefty, so I'd probably shoot her like this, and then we wouldn't have to deal with the ear tuck. A lot of times, if they turn too far, I don't like hair blocking the neck. Why are you blocking the neck with hair? Why are you doing that? I've seen it, you're doing it, I know you're doing it, stop doing that. Flip the hair off this shoulder. Perfect. Now we've got a nice open neck. We still have hair here. We're gonna make sure that there's enough that we don't get our gap in the hair that lets the light through, and we've got a nice open face, and this is our move. Now, women tend to do something. If you tell them to throw their hair back or put their hair around to the other side, a lot of times they'll do what I call a hair wrap. So do a hair wrap this way. Yeah, wrap it all the way around like that. This is a move that a lot of women like to do. My thing is that it immediately causes the headshot to be lopsided. You got all this hair over here, but you have nothing over here. Sometimes it can look good. Women generally like it. It could get you more work. I shoot a couple frames and then I change it, because normally in my work, I'm not gonna use it. I very rarely use that. One thing is when women have a hard part on one side and this hair flows down, go nose towards me. We don't want it approaching the eye like this, right? Now just look in the camera for me, Jeff. Now we don't want it approaching the eye. Now to get that away from there is something that you can do. You can use gravity. Now you don't want to go ballistic, but let's use some gravity. So tilt your head towards the, and the hair just slightly falls away. Go more. There you go. The hair falls away like that. Go really crazy. Tilt your head. Yeah, that's crazy. Don't do that. Little less. Very little. Just until it goes off like that. But you can also take your camera and tilt it the same direction so it does exactly. So it makes her look straight up. So now what we're going to talk about are ponytails. Guys, ponytails in the headshots look phenomenal. Even if women don't wear a ponytail around in public, try and get them to do a ponytail in a headshot. It looks amazing. I love it. You'll see on my site more women in ponytails than you can imagine. And just because it looks great, it allows light to wrap around their face. It's really nice. You're blocking any light that's getting to the kickers on women because you've got hair. You want to get light on the skin, throw a ponytail in. That right? You want to get light on the skin, throw a ponytail in. I like it. Okay, where should the ponytail go? Do a high ponytail. High, really high, like way up there. Not that high. There, high, yeah, like that. Throw it in there. There we go. Is that high? That's high. Okay, good. High. Now, look straight in the camera. I want you to watch. I like to see a ponytail in the shot. However, when a high ponytail comes out, turn your nose this way. I don't like it to come out of the top of the head that high. I don't like it to look like it's coming out of the top of the head like that. I like ponytails on the occipital condyle. So there's a bump in the back of your head, feel it. It's right about in between right about where your ear canal is in the back. And I want you to put it there, lower. Right there. You don't want to go too low either, it comes out the back weird. So now I've got a ponytail, go nose this way, you want to see a little bit of it, and it's not coming out the top of her head. If they turn to the side, I usually put the ponytail in back so I can see it. I want to see it in back. If they're turning straight forward, what I want to do is I want to see a little bit of it, so I might cheat it off to one side. A little bit, like just jack it up a little bit so that you can see a little bit of it. Turn the body this way. I never put the ponytail like this. her hair's not quite long enough to do it, but if somebody did have hair long enough to do it, I don't put the ponytail in front because why? It's blocking the neck. It can go in back, however. And I usually like doing my shoulders one way, face the other move. So shoulders this way, face this way, nose this way, nose this way. Which word didn't you understand? And the ponytail here sits here, it's really nice. So guys, ponytails off the occipital condyle. Try and get people to do it. Make sure you don't wrap the ponytail into the front, and always try and see the ponytail so that you can see it in the back, even if you just see a little bit of it. That's it on ponytails. Thanks, Jess. Good job, awesome. That's it on hair. We've got a couple tips. Guys, take the extra time. They're gonna come in, put your hair and mess it up and just throw it around. Throw it around. They're gonna come in and they're gonna look like this when they get in front of your camera. If you don't go in and fix it, nobody else is gonna do it, and you're gonna shoot this hair messed up like this. So I'll go in, I'm setting her up, and then I might teach her so that she can do it. But you gotta get in and you gotta set it up, and you gotta make sure it's not hitting the eye. There's no pieces that are just unruly going crazy. I don't mind hair out of place on the sides and stuff. I don't like retouching it too much because it looks like a helmet. Let the hair be natural. This is what hair naturally does. It's fine. Don't go crazy. That's it on hair, guys. Go get them. Get in there and get that hair sorted out. Guys, if you like this video, you're absolutely gonna love what I have going on over at the Headshot Crew. It's an absolute smorgasbord of material just like this that I've been working on for the last 10 years. So click the link below, check it out, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I got stuff coming out just for you.